Welcome to Amtech FastTest Help videos. In this video, we'll be looking at settings. To bring up the settings window, select the settings icon at the top of the page with a single left click. This will open the settings window. The settings window contains various tabs across the top. Selecting these will take you to the relevant location for that particular setting. Let's take a look at this one, the certificate settings. First off, we'll look at max ZS. By selecting either 100% or 80%, this will dictate to certificates that require max ZS values that should be entered. For the 100% value, it will take the value directly from BS7671. For the 80% value, it will start with the pre-durated value for thermal effect. In the installation test results section, you can enter a value relevant to the test equipment that you use for insulation resistance. In this instance, I'm entering greater than 999 ohms. Selecting the Enable tick means that any circuit, when entered, will have this value pre-populated. Next we have Mcb Short-Circuit Capacity. This is only relevant to MCBs and isn't taken from a table. When entered, this value will automatically populate the short-circuit capacity in circuit details. The next section, Submain Circuit Wizard, allows you to disable and enable the Submain Circuit Wizard. Circuit Designation allows you to disable the Circuit Designation Autocomplete. This means that when you start typing something, when disabled, it will not try and automatically populate it with a value that is already in the drop-down list. Electrical Safety Warning. When disabled, this will stop the C1 generating an electrical safety warning once a certificate has been closed. Autosave is used to save certificate progress. When selected, this will save the progress of the currently opened certificate, dependent on what time interval you have selected. Certificate bookmarks can be enabled and disabled. Bookmarks take you to the location you were last at whenever you open a certificate. If you wish to start on the first page of every certificate, disabling this feature will allow you to do that. Draft certificate status allows you to enable and disable the ability to see the flags on the certificate status. Customized tabs access control allows you to dictate whether an administrator or all users are enabled to have customizable tabs. The next tab, Default Extent Departures, allows you to type in values for a given certificate. When the data is entered and a new certificate is generated, whatever values are entered in here are pre-populated in the certificate. Default Engineers allows you to select a specific engineer relevant to a certificate. This means that whenever a certificate is opened, these areas in that certificate are automatically pre-populated. The Startup tab allows you to dictate whether an auto backup is started in every 24-hour period, whether scheduled tasks appears when you start the program. It also allows you to select which certificates appear in the scheduled tasks and how soon before they appear on the list. It also allows you to dictate whether instrument calibration due within is available and how soon before you see it, and also for observations and recommendations. Certificate numbering allows you to see the current status of the certificate numbering you have in place. Default instruments, similar to default engineers, allows you to select a given serial number for a piece of test equipment. This will then automatically populate all new certificates with this value. Page calibration allows you to calibrate your printer for NIC/EIC certificate printing. To calibrate the printer, select the correct printer from the drop-down list and then use the up, down, left and right arrow keys to move the print in that given direction. Once this has been calibrated, you should be able to print directly onto NIC stationery. The Recommendations tab allows you to put in new values for recommendations. You can type them in here and then select the code. This means that when they are selected from the drop-down list on observations, it will automatically populate and also populate the code. And finally, Customizable Colors. This will allow you to print the certificates and reports in whichever colour you like. Selecting the certificate type, format, and then the header and text colour will give you a preview of what the header will look like. To confirm all the changes you made in one go, selecting OK at the bottom and then Yes commits these changes. Thank you for watching.